do this. Hello, people. Good morning. Another beautiful day. Yup. Hope your 5 cents of work, health, and strength is good. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? And the Steam Deck Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds and geeks, and you Steam Deck investigators. So we got these Steam Deck alternative, the Steam Deck challengers, the Steam Deck killers, huh? Everybody wants a piece. All these competitors wants a piece of the Steam Deck, huh? When will you guys learn? All right. So ASUS got a new handheld, huh? All right. Listen to this though. Got this article from WCCF Tech. Says this: ASUS ROG Ally starts at $599 for Ryzen Z1/256 gig SSD version. They trying to be like the Steam Deck. Anyway, they trying to match the Steam Deck. Speed for speed, stride for stride, tempo for tempo. All right. That's what they talking about here. Says here, the ASUS ROG Ally PC device will start selling at $599, according to respected leaker Snoop Tech, with its basic edition featuring AMD Ryzen Z1 APU, 16 gig of LDDR5 RAM. The Steam Deck already got that, so Steam Deck fans ain't worried. Says here, 256 gigabyte NVMe M.2 SSD. Steam Deck already got that. Even the 64 gig model got that already. Come on, man. Anyway, says here, AMD officially detailed the difference between the Ryzen Z1 and Z1 Extreme APUs a few days ago. Both were specifically created for a high-performance PC handheld device, though they are custom versions of a new AMD Ryzen 7 7840U APU that will also power upcoming products like that will also power upcoming product like the OXO A1 Pro /A2 and the Neo 2S. In all these cases, AMD new APU couple Zen 4 CPU technology with RDNA 3 GPU technology. According to AMD, the Ryzen Z1 has a 6-core /12 thread, 4 RDNA 3 graphics core, 22 megabytes of total cache, and an estimate 2.8 teraflops of compute power. The Ryzen Z1 Extreme is much more powerful thanks to its 8-core /16 thread processor, 12 RDNA 3 graphics cores, 24 megabyte of total cache, and an estimate 8.6 teraflops of computing power, which is slightly more than the PS4 Pro home console. Says here, and also share some benchmark, effectively providing the first look at the performance of the ASUS ROG Ally at a low setting on a 1080p resolution. Then it says 720p native upscale through Radeon Super Resolution. The Z1 Extreme offers 60 FPS or more in the following PC games. Steam Deck can already do that. But anyway, look. Far Cry 6, Company of Heroes, Borderlands 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Shadows of the Tomb Raider, Dota 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Forza Horizon 4, and Counter-Strike Go. Says the Z1, on the other hand, lags behind with frame rate in some of these games, such as Shadows of the Tomb Raider, Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Forza Horizon 4. Sorry about that. It should offer a playable experience, albeit with a few more compromise. Says here the ASUS ROG Ally is said to be relatively light, 608 grams, 60 grams less than the Steam Deck. It also has a native 16.9, 1920 by 1080 7-inch screen. Features a 120 Hz refresh rate, adaptive sync support, and 500 nits of brightness. Way more than competitors, and supposedly enough to combat sun glares. The audio component is covered by front-facing dual speakers with Dolby Atmos support. Cooling is handed with a dual fan design that promise quiet operation. They try to take shots at the Steam Deck. It says here the device comes pre-installed with Windows 11 and a customized edition of ASUS Armory Crate software. Lastly, the ASUS ROG Ally can even be connected to the ROG XG Mobile eGPU, an external graphics dock that adds the mightiest graphics card, and then it says the GeForce RTX 4090 to your configurations. Says here, more information will be officially revealed by ASUS on May 11th. At this point, the most critical tidbit is the device battery life. If ASUS can deliver on that, too, Valve may finally have a serious rival for its Steam Deck. Well, if you can, everybody trying to beat all these competitors, trying to go after the Steam Deck. Well, if you can't beat the Steam Deck, join it, because at the end of the day, these handhelds are designed for one thing: to play video games. Speed, power, and performance. So, the Steam Deck. Oops, sorry about that. The Steam Deck already comes with some of the features that the ROG Ally has already. So, screen size might be a little bigger, but other than, they're using Zen 4 RDNA 3. Okay. And the Steam Deck is using RDNA 2. At the end of the day, these handhelds are designed to play video games, and the Steam Deck can already run games already. So this ASUS right now, this is their first handheld in the market. So I guess they're trying to make their presence felt. But they really, ASUS is really feeding off what Valve said, because Gabe Newell came out and said, look, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. So that was a message to the competitors, like, okay, step your game up, because basically Valve changed the landscape in the handheld market, and now you're running the games like they're meant to be run, just like how you would get them on a console. So that's what they're doing with the ASUS ROG Ally. But other than that, man, the specs on it is pretty good. Now this, you can connect it to a RTX 4090. Okay, cool. But it's designed to do one thing, play video games, and it's gonna come down to now, like, okay, when it comes to these handhelds, like the Steam Deck, the ANEO, the GPD, the One X, the OXO, the ASUS, and even the Nintendo Switch. It's gonna come down to, okay, which one you prefer, which one feels better in your hands, and stuff like that. Those little things like that, battery life, you can get over it, because if you can get like 4 to 5 hours out of it, that's good enough for a handheld, So these handhelds, they're designed to play one thing, video games. This the Nintendo Switch really, on a technical level, can't compete with these handhelds, because these handhelds are coming with some serious power behind it, and they're letting Nintendo know that you gotta have a powerful handheld to run video games. You can't just come out here with anything, and then thinking that you're gonna compete with the likes of, compete with the likes of the Steam Deck, the A&E, or the One X, the GPD, the OXO, and the ASUS. So yeah, um, all these, they're very powerful. The good thing about, the Steam Deck support both Windows and Linux. So yeah, Valve did say they were going to try to bring Steam OS to their competitors. So we'll see how that go. But this little handheld packs some power behind it. Oh yeah, and it's another handheld to the market to give the Steam Deck a run. But the Steam Deck is holding its own already, because they got a 64 gig model for what, $399. But the good thing about the 64 gig model, you can upgrade the storage from 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte. Then they have the 256. They already had the 256 and the 512. So at the end of the day, these are designed to play video games. And what else? Comes with a 16 gigs of RAM. Steam Deck already got that. 256 NVMe SSD. Steam Deck already got it. So yeah. What else? What else is on this list? Let's see. RDNA 3, a little bit more juice than the RDNA 2. Okay. But other than that, man, this Valve really doesn't have anything to worry about when it's out right now, because they even said it. They even said it. They will build a newer version of the Steam Deck when it's needed. But right now, they're not really worried right now. The Steam Deck is doing its thing right now. Still getting updates, still getting games, still getting deals. So yeah, but these these handhelds, man, the Steam Deck, the A&E, GPD, One X, the OXO, the ASUS ROG, they're all designed to play video games, and performance is like this. Every one of those handhelds have moments where their games might dip in performance, but at the end of the day, they're designed to do one thing: play video games, man. Yeah. The handheld market is that ocean of handhelds right now. It's very very competitive, man. And these boys came to play. Once Valve made that statement, we could not find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. The competitors are like, okay, we get the message, but we'll have something to say about it too. And you can see by ASUS that they're following the same blueprint that Valve laid out in that statement. So yeah, the shortest thing is going to be good when it comes out. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good handheld, So get your nickels, dimes, and quarters ready for this one. Another handheld to add to your collection of handhelds. Some of you probably got the probably got all of them, except for the OXO. you probably got the Steam Deck, the A&E, or the One X, the GPD, the what else? OC is a Kickstarter, and then ASUS comes out on May 11th. So yeah, these handhelds, man, they're designed to do, and even the Switch, these handhelds are designed to do one thing, to play video games, man. So yeah, it's gonna come down to touch, feel, user interface, all that, which one you prefer, Now you got a bunch of people that like the Steam Deck. You got another bunch that likes the A&E. You got another bunch that that likes the One X. You got another bunch that likes the GPD, especially the GPD kind of look like the PSP. So yeah, these handhelds, man, they give you choices. They're all designed to play video games, man. But yeah, but ASUS got the message from Valve, like, okay, all right, we get it. Okay, you're telling us, okay. Valve is like, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. So ASUS is like, okay, well, we can't build a handheld. We can't build a weak handheld and come out here and then thinking that we just gonna get by. We got to build something that's really good, and that's what they did, man. So yeah, these handhelds, they're powerful, man. So yeah, you can take them on the go with you. You can take them on the go with you anywhere you want to. You know, upgrade the SSD. Get your 1 terabyte SD card and have a blast. Oh yeah, and collect your updates. So yeah, these handhelds are good, you know, and yeah, they're doing their thing in this handheld market, you know, and they all they beat, basically, these handhelds, they beat the they have beaten all of Nintendo's all the handhelds that Nintendo ever made. They're nothing compared to these handhelds that are out. The GPD, the One X, the Neo, the Steam Deck, the ASUS, and the OXO, man. You know, so even they get even they got to step their game up, man, because these boys are coming out with some handhelds, and they came to play. They came to play, you know. They came to play, so yeah. But all these handhelds right now, they're designed to play video games. And you can take them on the go with you, and on the go wherever you plan on going, and go have some fun with it, and go from there, you know. So yeah, yeah. But good job though, ASUS. Good job, you know. Good job on making this handheld, you know. You know, keep that momentum going in the PC PC gaming handheld. Keep the momentum going. So yeah, well done. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Dark side. Go. Peace.